Hello. Welcome to back to Let's Play Monster Train 2. In the last run, we finally beat Covenant 10, and in this run, we're actually gonna go check out this dimensional portal. We're gonna try some of these dimensional challenges and see what this is all about. Let's see. Start with glorious equipment that are empowered by Malika's magics. Is this like an entire run or just a fight? Like, how long is this gonna take? I'll try one of these at least. So equipment cards cost 0, add 3 random equipment, and the reason I want to do this right now is because let me pull this up. So I was looking at these pyre hearts. I noticed that this one here, Malika's shifting pyre, says win a dimensional challenge. I kind of want to get that, so we're gonna go do that. So let's see. We got banished, pyreborn, banished or primary clan. We got fell, and we're gonna get these whelps as well. Get enchanted armory. Equipment cards cost 0. Add 3 random equipment cards to your starting deck. That's definitely upside. Amplified armaments. Attack and health benefits from equipment are double. That's crazy. And no fluff. All cards have 1 fewer upgrade slot, so that's the downside. We get Heart of the Pact. This is the draw one that we kind of default to at the moment. This is on Cov 1. Should be pretty easy, I think. Like, these equipment upside sound kind of wild. So we get Golden Touch, Selfless Sacrifice, Battle Dancer, and this is the melee weakness version of Seraph. Archeon's on his Rage mode, like he usually is, and Kale is on his Spikes mode. Cool. Yep, we read these already. It looks like it is a whole run, so clearing all these is going to take a while, like a long while. Unit gains Valor, gains +1 stack, or after using ability friendly, it gains 5 attack. Don't have anything that uses ability. Ooh, there's a Void armament. That's spicy. Gonna need to be a little careful with that. So, I'm gonna take the Celestial Cascade because the charge just doesn't do anything right now. We'll upgrade our champion. That's right, Fel has multi-strike, I forgot about that. So, Revenge, apply Valor to its friendliness, so this is the tank one. There's also the shift one, gain Valor 2 permanently. I'm gonna try this, like this is like kind of a scaling thing, we can give that a shot. Alright, this is the guy that starts Sept, -1 Ember per turn. I think we can do this. Shouldn't be much of an issue. So what I'll do is I'll stick Battle Dancer and Fell up on this top floor, and then we're gonna throw these Train Stewards down here. Let's throw the Spear Steward here and start shifting up here. Like, we want to shift up here as much as we can to like sack our Valor on Fell. Sure, we'll do that. So it's fine. Got this Void armament, we'll just throw that on you. Actually, I want to do this as much as I can, so maybe what we want to do is get the boss all the way up to the top floor, but this guy's just getting killed anyway, isn't he? So that's not going to happen. So, yep, let's keep shifting. We don't need to play any of this. The boss is gonna die to our Train Steward up here. Let's get the egg. He's not gonna die to the Train Steward up here, that's good. shift, and shift. Nice. I'm probably just getting kind of tired through this. I might like give some exposition of my own here. Ooh, wing blade, yes please. We can get this lava armor. We'll also take flicker, that might be a little better. Yeah, we're gonna take flicker. I'm gonna save this. So, I guess I'll talk a little bit about how I feel about the game so far. My initial impressions are, compared to Monster Train 1, I probably should have done this a little differently, but oh well. So let's take the fledgling, why not? So, my impression so far is that compared to Monster Train 1, this game is a lot more about just making a really huge broken unit, or not even just a huge broken unit, just putting together like a unbeatable Exodia style engine that the enemies just can't get through, as opposed to Monster Train 1, where the game was more about just doing generally good stuff. Like, you scaled more linearly in Monster Train 1, if that makes sense. Whereas in Monster Train 2, it feels like you scale exponentially. The enemies kind of scale in a similar way. Do this. So, I guess the way I feel about that so far is Monster Train 2 feels a lot more flashy as a game. It's a lot less about, it's a lot more about just like the shock and the flashiness of all of it. I think that's definitely different. Like, see, we do a lot more scaling in Monster Train 2 than we do in Monster Train 1, I've noticed. This guy has spikes. So, as for, like, the rest of Monster Train 2, I like it. I think the clans are all pretty interesting. I think they're fairly well balanced too, but there's some of them that I think just stand out as being stronger than some of the others. But they're all interesting. They're all interesting for sure. So, what would my favorites be? Probably my favorite so far would probably be either Under Legion or Lazarus League. Those are definitely the two I like the most. I think Luna Coven's cool too. The dragons are interesting, and the Banished are interesting too, but I definitely like the dragons and Banished the least. I think Lazarus League and Under Legion are like the coolest, and it's not even particularly close for me. Let's go over here. See what's in here. So these I mentioned this already, but the frequency at which these shopkeepers kind of do their little voice line gets under my skin. Like, it's annoying. I really think it's annoying. I wish they would like put the devs certainly are gonna watch this video, But devs, if you do watch this video, can you like give us the option to disable that, or like make it less frequent or something? Because like I don't want to turn down all the sound effects, but I don't want to deal with the little freaking cats and shopkeepers and stuff just getting under my skin like every 10 seconds. It, like every once in a while is fine. Ooh, it's real dark. There's a stoat. Ooh, this is a this is an inscription reference, isn't it? Are there like a lot of references to other games in this game? A dim light flickers overhead, revealing an ornately carved table in the center of the room. 3 cards lie on the table, each one stamped with a strange sigil near the bottom of the card. Across the table is a stoat, watching you with glazed eyes. You want one of these sigils? Go ahead, take one. You take a sigil from the stoat. We got worthy sacrifice, many lives, or fecundity. Let's see. So remember, we only have one upgrade slot on each of our units, which is a little annoying. So worthy sacrifice. Cooldown 2, sacrifice, gain 3 ember. We could put that on one of our whelps. That could be good. Many lives, reanimate 3. I don't think that's necessary. Or fecundity. Add a copy of this unit to your hand that costs +1. I kind of like the idea of this worthy sacrifice. We could also go for many lives. What would we put it on? Not sure. I think I'm just going to go for worthy sacrifice. And it's going to go on one of these bloated whelps. Or we could even put it on a spear steward. Because the spear steward is going to be in our opening... Well, no, the shield steward is going to be in our opening hand a lot of the time. Because I think the spear stewards don't count the same as banner units do. So I like this. Total misplay, of course, of course. Alright, magic shop. I'm gonna go ahead and do this. Make that cheaper. Do we want to put spell chain on something? Could put it on the lava flow, that's not bad. Okay, we don't need to reroll because we just don't have upgrade slots for any of this. I like the art style on this game. The music's really good too. I don't remember the music from Monster Train 1 too well, but I suspect the music in this game is probably a little better. You're gonna go down here. You're gonna go here, you'll go here. Alright. Actually, let's go ahead and do this. Then use one of these here. The enemy design is also really nice in this game, too. We haven't gotten to the, like, end game yet, I don't think. I think there's, like, more after Cut 10. But I also like that we have these pyre hearts. Like, these give a lot of variety. It's nice that you can customize your train and all that. Like, there's just a lot of nice stuff in this game that they didn't put in the first game. Let's do this. And I'm gonna keep you around. is worth it. It's also nice that we're starting with, the game has started with 2 champions for each faction in this one. Because in the first Monster Train, the game started on release with only 1 champion for each faction. I want to do this. I want the money. I might die, though. Let's just put on the Train Steward. Or the Spear Steward, I mean. Nice, we're shredding Archeon. Do this. This will go down here. Boom. Boom. Stack that Valor up as high as we can. Like, I think this shift version of Fel is actually pretty powerful, and I should have, I think I want to do like a Cup 10 run with this at some point, because I like this playstyle. We've never really gotten shift to work on Banished like this, so it's nice. It's real nice. Let's put you here, then throw out a couple of these. And we are just farming money. Nice. I do want this Train Steward out of the deck, so we're going to move him to the front so that he purges. Got some cards. Ooh, Cursed Twin Blade. Hell yeah. I don't know what the other cards is, but I don't even care. Get another Demonic Legend, or we can get the Sword Maiden. I like the idea of the Sword Maiden. Or, wait. We do like an equipped stuff lore somewhere. We could take Hothead instead. What do we put on Hothead? There's not much to really put on him, but I like the idea of this Sword Maiden. I am gonna take Heaven's Light here. I want more capacity. We're gonna save this. I've seen like a lot of comments of people saying that the game looks kind of like a mobile game, and somehow Monster Train 1 didn't. I don't really agree with that, and I think, like, I think if you think this game looks like a mobile game, then I don't know how you wouldn't think Monster Train 1 does too. It's kind of weird. Put Quick on someone. It's probably not necessary. I don't think any of this is necessary. Let's check out this. What does Savior do? Okay, I think I'm gonna go for Unchained 2 right now because we're still gonna have a lot of time to scale. I'm gonna take the banner. Firebrand or Avenger? I'm gonna take the Firebrand. Just for the hell of it. Let's reroll this. I don't think I want any of these. Actually, I don't know, like I could throw... Nah, I'm just gonna reroll. Titanite? Yeah, I'll take that for the Firebrand. Make her, like, giga tanky. Smidgestone. That can go on the Battle Dancer, actually. Can give him a Smidgestone. Then a Healthstone. I don't think that needs to go anywhere. Valor 9. I don't think that's necessary either, but we could just throw it on on our Shield Steward that doesn't have the gem. Just for the hell of it. And I don't think we really need... Well, we could purge some of these whelps. Purge one of them for now. I think the enemy design in this game is really cool as well. Titan Skin 4, we can handle that. Like, some of the enemies look a little silly, but the enemy designs are a lot more interesting than they were in the first game, I think. Do this. Just do a bunch of shifting. Definitely get this out of here, and we want to take out the one on... Wait, that's right, they have the Titan Skin. I have the Titan Skin. I'll just restart the turn. Kill this. This needs to go. Flicker down here. Isn't going to do anything because he's got none to sap. And we'll do this. And we can put you here, that's fine. Yeah. Oh, he's gonna hit our pyre, that sucks. Oh well. Sure. Wait. Actually... we might be able to do this. go ahead and send you up. Cool. Getting all the money. Nice. So far, I do like this game. There are definitely some issues with it. Like, some of the fights can start to feel a little tedious around the mid-game especially. Because, like, once you get really powerful, you kind of feel like you reach a point where a lot of the mid-game fights usually, like, around the fights around Kale and Kale himself can start to feel a little tedious because you're really powerful and the difficulty hasn't quite caught up yet. So that's something. Let's go over here. Get these whelps out of here. We'll reroll. I'll take another twin blade, and I don't mind Steward's Quarters either. How many train stewards do we even have left? We have quite a few, actually. Yeah, let's pick that up. Then we can buy this. We can merge. Ooh, let's actually merge a Swift Steel Dagger with one of these twin blades. That sounds really powerful. Cool. And then can also make it deployable. Yeah. That'll be crazy. What do we get? Well, this is dark too. Oh, another reference. This is a Bellatra reference. I've never actually played Bellatra. I should probably get around to playing it at some point. A colorful vortex hurls the train towards a vast empty space filled with nothing except a deck of cards. A strange face emerges. It's Jimbo, the Joker. The Joker presents you with 3 cards and exclaims, "Pick a card, any card. Which Joker card do you take? Perkio, Yorick, or Gros Michel?" So these look like artifacts. At the start of battle, gain a calcified ember that converts to excavate ember after not playing it once. Nah. When a card is played, a card with consume is played, gain 25 points, or non-champion friendly units gain plus 10 attack. After each round of combat, 10% chance for this artifact to be destroyed. You know what, I'll just take more money. That seems like the most straightforward option here. So we're already gonna be swimming in money. We may as well like start purging some stuff. Get these whelps out of here. So I want to see my my shift stuff more often. Should be the last fight before Kale. Front non-boss enemy gets free MA1, sure. Should be no problem. You and you and you and you and here and here and get the miser down as well. go ahead and send you up. Yep. May as well go ahead and do this. I guess I may as well do this as well. Okay. Sure. Actually, I'm just gonna play a load of these. Stack more Valor on Fell. I'm not gonna estimate this. Cool. Fell has so much Valor. It's like to a silly degree. And he's super smoked. Wow. Wow, wow. Ooh, lead Songbird. Sure. And I guess we can, let's take the stack up. Well, we're gonna loot this, because there's no reason not to. When you gains Pyrogel, it gains +1 stack. When you equip a friendly unit, apply Conduit 4, or when enemy unit ascends, they gain Pyrogel 2. Let's take this. These are all a little mediocre. These are the good ones. End of battle, friendly units at the front of the fort permanently gain +6 stack. I'm gonna take this tuning fort to make our advance, like our just causes free. That would be great. I'm gonna go here because I want these trinkets pretty bad. Valor against +1 armor per sec, that's crazy. We don't really need this, we don't really need this. We'll reroll. Yes, yes. Why not? Don't really need this. We'll skip. Here's kill. I'm just gonna kind of try to power through these last couple of fights. So, I mentioned a few episodes ago that I grow mushrooms, and I figured I might talk a little more about that. So, what I do is I grow specifically lion's mane and oyster mushrooms, and these are like two really popular kinds of mushrooms. Lion's mane is, well, oyster mushrooms are probably a little more well-known than lion's mane. Though, lion's mane, I think, are a lot more interesting than oyster mushrooms. Oyster mushrooms are pretty cheap for the most part. They grow very vigorously. They're good for you. All mushrooms that aren't poison, like all the edible mushrooms, are really good for you. Send you up. We don't really need to pump that guy much more. Cool. I think we're probably going to kill Fel before he goes relentless in this fight, if I had to guess. Yeah, we're chunking him real hard. So, the other kind of mushroom I grow is lion's mane, and I think lion's mane is a lot more interesting than oyster. I grow blue oyster specifically, but if you've never seen a lion's mane mushroom, it looks kind of... yeah, it's kind of hard to explain. It's like... imagine if a sponge had, like, little tendrils on it, is the best way I think I can describe it. It's crazy. It's crazy. Lion's mane are very good for brain health as well. A lot of people take lion's mane supplements, which studies, like as far as I know, studies showed that lion's mane supplements actually do a lot for your brain and cognitive health. So a lot of people like to take supplements made out of lion's mane. And like I said, it's one of the two major types of mushrooms I grow right now. I'm thinking of in the future maybe expanding a bit into like growing reishi or some other kinds of mushrooms as well. Reishi is a bit different from these other mushrooms here because it's not... oh, he's dead. It's not an edible mushroom in the same sense as like lion's mane or oyster is edible. It's more of a medicinal mushroom. Like, it's not toxic or anything. The reason it's not quote-unquote edible is because it's hard like wood, essentially. So what you need to do is you need to like grind it down into a powder, and that powder, when I've seen this done, usually people use like vodka to do, because you need to use around 30% ethanol to pull this off to kind of break down the cell wall of the mushrooms. We'll take this. And if you don't break down the cell wall, then I just want more capacity, honestly. We'll save this. Try to power through this next fight as well. We'll go over here. Start by re-rolling. Another void armament. There's also a glass cannon. We could like combine this with the void armament. That would be pretty interesting. What serif is it? It's the rage version. You know what? We're gonna do it. We're gonna freaking do it. We're gonna combine this with this. And, yeah. Hopefully we didn't We're not gonna fuck ourselves with that. I don't think we will. I think it'll be fine. What do we duplicate? I think there's not really anything I need to duplicate. Could just make another battle dancer. That's probably a fine idea. So anyway, what I'm doing right now is... Ooh, these guys could be a problem. What I'm doing right now is the plan is that I'm like setting up this whole mushroom growing tent, and once I start getting it like really going, I plan on taking my mushrooms and selling them at the local farmer's market. And where I'm at right now with that is... Oh, shit. Sure, I'll throw a little miser up here. Yep. Cool. Yeah. We'll send you up as well. It's a little annoying. Oh, we can just do this. You can also like throw this fire. Actually, yeah. Well, we're gonna throw the firebrand down on this floor, and we're gonna put the equipment on him. I think that'll make more sense. We can just toss you up here for the hell of it. So, the way you grow mushrooms is you need a few things. You need to, firstly, kind of understand the process, and that process requires 3 different stages of the growth cycle. Those stages all are all very different, and a lot goes into them. Because you kind of go through all the separate stages of the mushroom's life cycle separately, and it's a lot of work. it is a lot of work. First stage, you kind of grow a little bit of mycelium in a petri dish. Oh, they're not even gonna make it to next floor. What the hell? Sure. Cool. Nice. Wow, we are absolutely juiced, which isn't surprising because this run looks pretty easy from the onset. I guess I'll just take this because I've never taken it before. I don't see how we lose this run at this point. Loot. First turn, gain +2. Damage your own unit, cool down by 1. When you equip a friendly unit on combat for definitely the Ember charge. And now we'll get friendly units gain average 1, trial rewards. So as we consume have 50% chance to be discarded instead. This is the only one that does anything for us right now. Frizzle's Horde. Gain 4 starting power. Deployable upgrade is 50% cheaper. Whoa! Whoa, that's crazy. Oh my god. That's like giga nuts. Jesus. I don't know, let's just go over here. I'm kind of just wanting to finish this run at this point. Because there's no way we lose anymore. There's just no way we lose anymore. I don't know, man. Sure. Sure. Oh, shit. Yeah, we'll do that. Then we can, like, do, oh, she already has Titanite. Do something like this, I guess. I don't know. Let's go over here and get the rest of the trinkets. Sure. Sure, no. I'm not gonna bother purging anything, it's just not necessary. We're just gonna destroy him, like there's no way he survives very long at all. Oh, on first turn, that's not deployment, okay. Actually, it wasn't even really necessary to play that. Wait, what? Okay. Let's think this through a little more. just don't want to get like killed immediately, like lose our fell to him immediately. That would super suck. Okay. I forgot about those guys. It doesn't really matter though. Okay. Whatever. We really need to find our ascend card for our songbird. This is rough. This is quite rough. There it is. Okay, now we can just do this. Cool. And you go here. Not gonna use that, it's just not necessary. Just absolutely chunked him. Don't need to think too much about this anymore at this point. And anyway, yeah, the plan is to start selling mushrooms at the farmer's market soon. And I just need to like go through all the application stuff to do that. And I was talking about how mushrooms are grown. So what that entails is the first stage, you grow them on agar. You kind of get a little bit mycelium growing from spores, or you can clone them on agar. And once you're at that stage, like, you're gonna wait for the agar to fully populate the plate. And from there, once it's good to go, you move it to some sort of grain. And then you let it fully populate the grain. And once that's all the way done, you move it to a bulk substrate. You can use, like, a bag or a storage bin or something. You put, like, it depends on the species, but most species either use wood, non-nutritious substrate like coconut husk, or manure. The species I grow like to grow on hardwood typically, because softwood can work too, but a lot of softwood species inhibit fungal growth, so it's not the best choice. I sure read that. Karmic censorship triggers an additional time. Ooh. So once you move it to bulk, that's kind of it. It just sits, and eventually you're going to cut it open and it starts pinning, and then you got mushrooms. And then you can even get a second flush out of it. Mushrooms are like 90% water, so most of what goes into mushrooms is just water. Anyway, Malika's Shifting Pyre. All drafted cards appear with an upgrade. Wow. Oh my god. Okay. Wow. So that was fun. It was pretty easy. Ooh. All right, we got the 6 out of 6 pirate hearts we need, so we're gonna get something now. So my besties finally found their way back. I was about to get bored. Now the real fun begins. There's going to be a ton of exposition here, isn't there? Ooh, those were the champions from the last game. Fell, the perimeter alarm went off again. Seems like it's our attack. We're ready for them this time. Everyone, get to your positions. Defend the pyre. Wait, look at what's coming. Is that the Bone Shaker? It is the Bone Shaker, and it's coming quick. Get back. That old train still got it in her. Well, well, if this isn't a nice little reunion, didn't think I'd be seeing you again, Hazel. It's the Hellhorn champion. Hornbreaker, how? I thought you were dead. I could say the same about you. You've been gone longer than us. In fact, the others have been looking forward to seeing you. Is this all 10? I think it was. Though maybe the Umbra champions were missing. It is good to see you again, Hazel, and it is nice to feel the warmth of the pyre once more. We fought the last divinity while you were gone. If only you were there to see it. Now I'm ready to kick some more Titan butt. Why, I must say, I love what you all have done with this place while we were gone. I am hungry. Come no closer, Angel. I understand your distrust, but I am not your enemy. I am on your side now. Hazel, is this true? It is true. Her efforts that brought the rest of Hell together against the Titans. Without her, Hell would have been destroyed. Very well. Fallen Angel it is then. Your horns suit you well. How did you make it back? I saw it with my own eyes. The Titans destroyed the Bone Shaker and you all along with it. We were not destroyed, but sent into a vast void. We drifted there endlessly until we heard the pyre call to us. It led us back here. Apologies for the hot entrance. We caused quite a commotion when we landed back in heaven. The pyre has many mysteries. Perhaps it was able to reach you past the Titan's influence. It called to you, and it reached past the Titans. Hazel, I want to try something. It may be what we need to win this war. More exposition. You want to use the pyre to talk to Seraph? That's a crazy idea. Think about it. During the attack, they went for the pyre. Why? And why, after all this time, hasn't the corruption spread to Hell? I think the pyre can prevent Titan corruption, maybe even reverse it, and somehow it can call upon people too. If I can use the pyre to reach Seraph, maybe he can lead us to them. He's the only one in heaven that might know where they are. Birch, are you sure we can trust Seraph? He broke the Covenant Fell, and he almost destroyed Hell. I know that concerns me too, but if it's one thing I know about my brother, he would hate to be someone's puppet. It's risky, and I can't trust your brother after everything he's done. But I trust you, Fell. Let's try it. ... Pyre. Can you show me Seraph? Seraph. Fell? Hazel, I saw them. I saw Seraph and the Titans. Seraph was his old self for a moment, but the vision faded too soon. There's something else. It was strange. Before my vision ended, I saw Malika. Malika. Surprise! Took you all long enough. I thought I'd have to wait even longer before you figured it out. You better explain to me right now, what were you doing in my vision, and are you with us or against us? Isn't it obvious? I'm a Titan, but relax. Not all of us are big, bad, and scary. Some of us just want to have fun. I'm actually just a minor Titan. The ones up there, they're progenitors, the big, ugly kind. The pyre was one too. You're a Titan, and you're saying the pyre is a Titan too? Was a Titan. It's a long story, but right now it's not complete. And if it was, then this grand scheme of yours might just work. But that's the only hint you'll get from me. After all, where's the fun in giving all the answers? Toodles. This game has a lot of exposition. Like, the first game didn't have any writing whatsoever, so it's a little surprising. Well, I guess there's like some like flavor text on some of the items, but like this game has a lot of exposition. The Pyre Hearts, of course, they used to be part of the Pyre too. You were right, Fel. Once we gather the rest, the Pyre will be complete, and then we can finally win this war. So we gotta unlock more Pyre Hearts, huh? Let's take a look. Need 2 more. So we're like very close to this one. We're pretty close to this one too. Oh yeah, this is all of them, besides the Titan ones. Okay, thanks for watching, guys. The Mutator plan unlocked. Wait, what? Oh. Are these just... Huh. Well, this is unexpected. Okay. That's very unexpected. So if I want to beat the game on all the things, that's gonna take like an eternity. Like actually just an eternity. Wow. I did not expect that whatsoever. Boy. So I guess let me do some math real quick. Every clan has 2 heroes, and there's 10 clans, so each clan has 9 clans it can go with, and 2 heroes. So each clan has 18 potential champion setups. If we don't count the secondary card on the other clan is like a different thing. So 18 times 10 is 180 combinations. God, that would take forever. I don't know about that. Are the other clans just the same as in the first game? They look the same. They're probably not as strong as the clans that are new in this game. Oh boy. I don't know what to think about this. Well, I guess I'll say like the eventual challenges were pretty, like those are gonna take a while too, because there's a ton of these. 2 for Christ. So there's a lot to do in this game. Because originally I was thinking I would do it kind of like the first game, where I tried to finish like every clan combo on A10 at some point, but in this game that just does not seem reasonable at all. So I guess I'm going to take a little bit of time to dwell on this, but I'll see you guys next time. This was quite a surprising episode. Thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. Peace.